The next morning they were nowhere to be found. As the New Year's celebrations approached, the town was still reeling from the mysterious disappearance of the elders. The townspeople were on edge, wondering what had happened to their leaders and who was behind the sinister events. Despite the tension, the tradition of sharing food and drinks during the New Year's celebrations continued. However, the townspeople were now more cautious, remembering the lessons they had learned from Madame Aji's speech too. One of the townspeople, a young woman named Amora, had decided to take matters into her own hands. She had always been suspicious of the food and drinks that were shared during the celebrations, and she had decided to investigate further. Amora started by visiting the houses of her neighbors, under the pretext of wishing them a happy new year. However, her real intention was to snoop around and see if she could find any evidence of foul play. As she visited from house to house, Amora noticed that one of her neighbors, a quiet and reserved woman named Mrs. Okoro, seemed particularly nervous and agitated. Amora's instincts told her that something was off, and she decided to investigate further. She snuck into Mrs. Okoro's house, trying not to be seen. What she found shocked her to her core. Mrs. Okoro was busy preparing a big pot of stew, but it was not just any stew. Amora saw that Mrs. Okoro was adding all sorts of strange and suspicious ingredients to the pot, including powders and herbs that Amora did not recognize. Amora's heart was racing as she realized that Mrs. Okoro was planning to poison the townspeople. She knew that she had to act fast, but she also knew that she could not confront Mrs. Okoro alone. Amora quickly ran back to her house, trying not to arouse suspicion. She gathered a few of her trusted friends and told them what she had discovered. Together, they hatched a plan to stop Mrs. Okoro and save the townspeople. As the New Year's celebrations began, Amora and her friends kept a close eye on Mrs. Okoro, watching as she cooked her stew. Amora knew that she had to act fast, before it was too late. Just as Mrs. Okoro was about to serve the stew to the townspeople, Amora and her friends intervened, grabbing the pot and spilling its contents on the ground. The townspeople were shocked and confused, but Amora quickly explained the situation. Telling them about the poison and Mrs. Okoro's sinister plan, the townspeople were outraged, and they quickly turned on Mrs. Okoro, demanding to know why she had tried to poison them. Mrs. Okoro was arrested on the spot, and the townspeople breathed a collective sigh of relief. As the New Year's celebrations continued, the townspeople were more cautious than ever, remembering the lessons they had learned from Madame Aji's spit stew and Mrs. Okoro's poison stew. They knew that they had to be careful about the food and drinks they received from their neighbors, and they vowed to always be vigilant, and so, the town entered the new year with a renewed sense of caution and a deeper appreciation for the importance of looking out for one another. The story of Mrs. Okoro's poison stew would be remembered for years to come, a cautionary tale about the dangers of accepting food and drinks from strangers. But as the townspeople celebrated the start of a new year, they could not shake off the feeling that something was still off. They had solved the mystery of the poison stew, but they knew that there were still many secrets lurking in the shadows, waiting to be uncovered, and so, the town remained on high alert, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. They knew that they had to be careful, that they had to look out for one another, and that they had to always be prepared for the unexpected. As the New Year's celebrations came to a close, the townspeople looked to the future with a sense of hope and trepidation. They knew that the year ahead would be filled with challenges and surprises, but they were ready to face whatever came their way. And so, the town entered the new year with a sense of caution and a deeper appreciation for the importance of community and vigilance. They knew that they had to be careful, but they also knew that they were stronger together, and that as long as they looked out for one another, they could face anything that came their way. As you reflect on this story, remember that the line between good and evil is often blurred. Even the most seemingly kind-hearted individuals can have sinister intentions. Stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and always prioritize community and caution. For in the words of the great African proverb, when elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. Don't let the elephants in your life catch you off guard. Moral lessons. Be cautious of what you consume. Just like the townspeople, we should be careful of what we eat and drink, especially when it comes from unknown sources. 2. Kindness can be deceiving. Madam Aji's and Mrs. Okoro's actions showed that even the most kind-hearted people can have ulterior motives. 3. Community is key. The townspeople's vigilance and teamwork saved them from disaster, highlighting the importance of looking out for one another. 4. Trust your instincts. Amora's intuition saved the day, demonstrating the value of listening to your inner voice. Food for thought. 1. How far would you go to uncover the truth? Would you take risks like Amora did to expose Mrs. Okoro's sinister plan? 2. Can you really trust your neighbors? The story highlights the importance of being cautious, even when it comes to those closest to us. 3. What secrets are hiding in plain sight? Just like Madam Aji's spit stew and Mrs. Okoro's poison stew, are there secrets in our own lives that we're unaware of? 4. How important is community to you? The story shows that when we work together, we can overcome even the most daunting challenges. Thanks for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Kindly like and share this story with your loved ones. Bye for now.